there. Do you procrastinate? Do you sometimes feel guilty that you're procrastinating? Do you worry about the fact that you haven't gotten started yet? Do you have someone in your life, or maybe you have a few people in your life, who keep encouraging you to get started, and that only adds to the guilt? Well, it might surprise you to hear that sometimes procrastination is a very good thing. Tell that to the people who are trying to get you to get started. To simplify things, we can put people into three categories. Procrastinators, those are the people who get it done right away, they don't delay. Successful procrastinators, these are people who obviously they're successful despite the procrastination. And then unsuccessful procrastinators. Those are the people who underachieve. They may not get very good grades. They may not do very well in their jobs. They might find that they're missing out on things or maybe paying a lot of late fees. If that fits you, then absolutely you want to do something to try to change your habits for procrastinating. Interestingly, though, if we look at procrastinators, the people who get things done right away, get it crossed off their list, they're actually less likely to be highly successful than the people who procrastinate to a successful degree. And it kind of makes sense. There's a couple of things that are advantageous about procrastinating when you do it right. Once you get started, you can generate endorphins, the same neurotransmitters that we generate when we exercise. That actually helps you to get energized, to stay focused, and can even spur on creativity. If you have ADHD, you're far less likely to get distracted if you procrastinate once you finally get going. Now, the other thing is something that Adam Grant points out in one of his TED Talks about the surprising habits of highly successful people. He talks about the fact that procrastinators who get it crossed off their list, they don't have time for things to marinate. So there's very little room for creativity. Procrastinators, on the other hand, marinate. So these ideas are marinating in their minds so that when they get started, their ideas are better. He talks about the highly successful minds behind Warby Parker Eyeglass Company, that they are those successful procrastinators. So if you do procrastinate and you tend to feel guilty about it, or you get anxious about it, I suggest something that I devised called planned procrastination. What you do is you figure out when you probably will get to it. So let's say that you have something due a week from tomorrow, and that today is a Monday. And you know that you're probably not going to start on it until next Monday. Write a note in your calendar, get it out of your head and into your calendar. And then anytime that you start to worry about it or feel guilty about it, say to yourself, I'm going to start on this next Monday. Happy procrastinating. Best of luck.